there is a healthy tension, I hope it's healthy, tension in Lonely Planet between chaos and order. And I often find myself on the side nowadays of promoting chaos, saying chaos is okay, chaos is good. Chaos needs to be tolerated in order for change to happen and progress to be made. And as we've grown, we have intentionally hired people that are that like to put in place structures and like to tick off every bullet point and like to make sure that things are orderly. And increasingly, I find myself on the other side of the table saying to those guys, look, this part is okay to let it be chaotic. And in fact, I think that is one of my specific roles, is to be sure that there are always new ideas in the incubator, and to run interference for them a little bit, to say, look, this part of Lonely Planet is not subjected to all the same requirements in terms of planning and budgeting and disciplines. Then, of course, we eventually end up with the challenge that some of those incubator projects become real businesses and have to be integrated back in, and that's always a bit of a rough time. One other thing that's evolved during my time at Lonely Planet was, you may remember when I first came in, there was this, I came with all the tools of the MBA and wanted to start with a mission statement and build objectives and so forth and so on, and Maureen Wheeler said, don't talk to me about that, you'll ruin the place. And Tony Wheeler looked at my proposed mission statement and said, yeah, it sounds all right, next question. And he clearly wanted me out of his office or onto some other topic. Gradually over the years, I did various versions of the mission statement, either for myself or for students or for bankers, and nobody inside Lonely Planet had too much time for it, but it changed. And the time came, I guess it was probably 5 years after I started, when Maureen Wheeler said, Steve, we need that mission statement, let's do it. And I think the reason was that she realized that people were no longer getting the feel of the place automatically just because they met the Wheelers at the coffee machine every morning. So we assembled 3 or 4 key managers and wrote a philosophy and mission statement, which is quite good, actually. And I'm happy with it, and we've had it for 2 years now and haven't had to change it, so I guess that's a good sign. The interesting thing now is that's evolving is, particularly, Tony hasn't changed much, but particularly Maureen has become very keen on the professional commercialization and discipline, and I find that she and my role has flip-flopped. That I'm more likely to say, wait a minute, there's some really good things from the past here that need to be preserved, and she's like, sweep house, we want this place new and clean and different. And I'm exaggerating, of course, but it's an interesting shift.